On this episode of Greco Fabulous, I sleep in my car for video games! No lights, camera action. Hey everybody, if I sound kind of groggy, that's because I got turned up last night. Listen, I don't know why my phone keeps saying the McDonald's app is stopping. Like, I'm not using McDonald's. It's 3 in the freaking morning. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to start this off by yelling at you, but... So I just drove like 45 minutes, got up at 2. I'm here at 3 o'clock. On a Saturday, what am I doing here? There's an estate sale. These things are crazy. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, so 3 a.m. Greco obviously needs a nap. So let me tell you why I'm here. This listing teased a lot of cool lots. We're talking Nintendo 64, Gamecube, Wii, Pokemon cards, a gun, and drips of other stuff. Now, if you're wondering why I had to get up this early, it's because with estate sales, the company doesn't give out official numbers until 7 a.m. But people can start their list as early as midnight. But you have to guard it with your life. Because if you write your name down and leave, other people can just rip it off and start a brand new one. I would never do that. That's just evil. Greco evil. At least not with witnesses around. Be smart. Now, not gonna lie, it would be incredibly frustrating if somebody who wrote their name down and left got to get in ahead of you and get the stuff you wanted because you were playing Night's Watch for them. But it is what it is. It's not a perfect system. Anyways, I did manage to get some live footage. Now, admittedly, it's not the best because the last thing I want to do is get kicked out after all this effort, but you get what you get and you don't get upset. So let's see how I did.
15, 16. Already sold, sir.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's why all the blue tape was on it.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a symbol. Sorry. I think that's everything. So how does that work? Do these people just like call you out and
yeah, well,
they
we have the
tape on
workers around the house, and
Did somebody buy that stuff? Or we? Anybody?
Nope. The blue tape signifies that it's sold.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to ask you, obviously I'm newer to the estate sale game. How often do people actually like tear down sign-up sheets? Is that like a big problem, or?
Kind of.
Is it? Okay.
It is kind of a problem. Like especially with our sales, I've noticed a lot of people, they'll come, notice a sign-up sheet already on the door, sign their name on it, and then just leave and go home.
Yeah.
And there's people that stay with that list overnight. So if you sign your name on that list, you actually have to stay there overnight to kind of overwatch it.
Yeah, because I came at 3 this morning and I was still like number 15, and but I noticed there's only 2 other cars waiting for me, so I feel like most people actually left.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like,
yeah, so
I thought that was kind of risky of them. $25.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You got a little baby one.
I don't know what chainsaws go for. Weed whacker.
More than $25.
Oh, that thing's legit. Look at that thing.
Enjoy your own food.
This is like a radio. Right over. Hey kid, you lost? Weird flex, but okay. Yup, in front of you, you see a 19-gallon bag full of my spoils from this estate sale. By the way, pro tip, grab one of these IKEA bags. Before I used to show up just like with my bare hands or a backpack at these things. Not good enough. These things, you know, you can carry a lot of stuff in it. It's holding its weight. And for you guys, it's $1 a piece. For me, 2 for $1. So I'm happy to confirm that I was able to secure my #1 pick in the draft. This was the lot that I wanted the most. It seemed to be the most plentiful, the most valuable. So as long as I was there in time and the price is right, I was gonna go for it, and I did. So here is what it is. Obviously, we're looking at a Nintendo 64 lot. We got the system right there in the corner. It's just a basic system. It does have all the cables. I'm not going to show you that. It does not, I mean, everybody does this, but it does not have an expansion pack. And unfortunately, you'll notice this, along with a lot of the items in this kid's collection, isn't the cleanest. So I'm definitely going to have to, you know, kind of freshen this guy up a little bit. In fact, I mean, there's like something living in there still right now. I think it's like a honeycomb. Ow, I just got stung. So there's some clanking around in here. And it's heavy clanking. And I already saw what it was. And I have no idea how it got in there. But I do have a security pit tool. And I'm going to show you once I pop this thing off. How the hell did 2 AAA batteries end up in this thing? The hole's not even big enough.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
So sticking with consoles and accessories, we do have a black official N64 controller. Unfortunately with this guy, the joysticks are pretty loose. I mean, they just kind of go off to one side when you do that. So they have been played with. Same thing with this red one here, official, but it just kind of dangly right there. And I was excited because I thought I was going to get a third controller, this being the original gray one, but something tells me that's not going to work. I did turn on the system. I did plug in one of the controllers. I threw in one of the games. So that does work after some light touch-ups. So console aside, controllers aside, we also have 2 of these rumble packs, jump packs. I forget. Let's see. Rumble pack. Yep. These guys are in there. Have not been tested yet. But we got 2 of those. And now time for the games, right? Games. We got 007, The World Is Not Enough. Nobody cares. Here's a cool one. We got Banjo-Kazooie. And I'm just flipping these around because, again, our little boy gamer here definitely like to tag up his games. We got Bomberman 64. Like, I don't know why. What is this? 798? Is this like a number he found on a bathroom stall? Like, what is this stuff? Bomberman. Then we got Chameleon Twist. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a labor of love in terms of touch-ups. And I don't really... I'm still newer to the whole... Here's Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. I'm still new to the whole touch-up on the Gamecube. 64 scene. I've done NES and things like that. I've taken those apart. So this would be my first foray into this. And as far as I know, you know, markers should come off pretty easily on these console cartridge games. So we got Mario 64 right here. Not only do we have one of those, but we have a second one for good measure, which is good because, you know, the Mario games is where the moolah is at. You know what I'm saying? Money. Mario Party. This, I believe, is the most valuable of the bunch as long as it works. It is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. But of course, you know, Steven. My lisp is gone. I'm not being discriminatory. That's a Cable Guy reference. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get all that off. I mean, I don't know how this is going to affect the back label or what I want to do with this guy, but it should all be approachable. Then we got Quest 64. Not 1, but 2 Star Fox 64s. Hopefully they both work. Hopefully it's not one is a replacement and one isn't. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Super Mario 64. You know I got all 120 stars on this, right? Right? Did that like last year. No joke. For the first time. Turok Dinosaur Hunter. And last but probably least, WCW versus NWO World Tour. So pretty nice little haul there. Like I said, some negative surprises in terms of condition for some of these things, but for what we paid, the asking price was $250. And it's one of those things where if I didn't buy it, somebody else would have. So I'm not really in a position to, I don't have the posture to bargain. So I definitely just ran and I was happy to come away with it. I did a quick retail assessment, assuming things were in good condition, and it seemed to be like right around $600. So getting it for $250, even with its blemishes, I think was a pretty cool deal. All right, well, the buck does not stop there, because I was able to secure the third item on my list. Bachelor number 3. All right, and here you can see I walked away with the Nintendo Wii lot. You would be way more excited if this were like 15 years ago. But anyways, this is actually looking pretty good as well. So we have an original Nintendo Wii here, and it is the version that has the GameCube backwards compatibility. Right there, the controller ports, memory cards. I did turn this on. It does boot up, so it does not have that like hard drive issue at least initially. And there was a kind of third-party GameCube controller thrown in there for good measure, so there might be some cool save files on there. Hate starting games from the beginning, so I'll just pick up where he left off. All right, so then going through accessories, we obviously have 4 Wiimotes right here. Positive and negative, I guess, if you want, depending on how full your glass is. So as far as the original backing, only one of those exists in this lot. But he has a bunch of these like rechargeable ones. And I mean, I don't know how rechargeable batteries hold up when they're not used over the years. So, I mean, these might be worthless. They might just be completely unnecessary. But at least that's what we're working with right now. But we have 4 Wiimotes, 1 original backing, and a bunch of those rechargeable battery covers. And then we have 2 nunchucks to go with them. Again, they're gross. Probably shouldn't be touching this, but at least you'll know the moment, the point of contact, patient 0. It happened here, live on YouTube, pre-recorded on YouTube. And then here you got a rubber for one of those Wiimotes. Probably should have put that on myself before touching this. And then here in the back, we got 2 of the Wii wheels, or whatever you call them, the steering wheels for Mario Kart. One of them is the official one, has the Wii logo there, and this looks like to be the don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, so quick disclaimer time, because last time I used the Trump clip, even though it was like 5 years before he was president, I was accused of being something that I'm not. So let me get out ahead of it this time. Number 1, I'm not a Trumper. I believe that Corona is a real thing, so I wear a mask. And all the recent violence against Asian Americans is deplorable and totally an act of domestic terrorism. So don't at me. Thanks. So all that stuff can go away. Oh, wait, I lied. This is here. This is pretty neat. I didn't know this existed. It's a Wii board, Wii keyboard. So, a little Logitech Wii double action. So it's a wireless keyboard for the Nintendo Wii. Looks like it's officially licensed. Logitech's a legit company. And it does have the USB dongle, which would probably be missing on a lot of these. So this is a surprising throw-in that I was not expecting. Probably because I wasn't looking. So getting that stuff out of the way, the value is nothing because I just threw it all on the ground. I am terrible. All right, so now we're looking at the games. I mean, short but sweet, but we got some good ones, right? So Wii Sports, that's always in demand right there, and it's totally complete with the booklet and the game. And I did check that all of these are in decent shape. Here we got Mario Kart Wii, so that's going to pair up nicely with one of those steering wheels. Again, it looks like the instruction booklet has never been taken out other than the fact that it's upside down. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, another cool one. Can't go wrong again with any of these first party titles. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10. Not sure. I mean, this is a GameStop, like cheapo, busted case. I don't know how valuable it is now that his legs don't work, but I don't know. We'll see. Then we got Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword, and this is the one that includes the Zelda music CD. So I think it's a little cooler right there. Very nice, still glossy. You got your Wii Fit Plus, new activities, custom routines, same obese user. That's you, fatty. I can say that because I'm obese. I can say that because I have obese friends. No. Anyways, Wii Sports Resort is a good one. This is feeling actually pretty heavy. I mean, there's a whole thing here with the Motion Plus, which I did not see. I did not see the Motion Plus dongle, but it could have been mixed in with a bunch of stuff. Does that go along with this? Requires Motion Plus. It does. Okay. So that's unfortunate. That existed at some point, but is not in this lot. Then we got the new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Up to 4 players, but good luck finding that many friends. And last but not least, we got Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. All in there, all in good shape. So definitely a smaller lot. I mean, we're not done there. There's a few other things, but they're kind of like not as exciting, I guess. But, you know, they might have some value. This appears to be, I mean, the connector looks like it could fit both the Wii and the Gamecube, but I'm pretty sure it's for the Wii. This is just a cable. It's by a company called Psylocke, and it does the component connection as opposed to just composite. And I didn't show it because nobody cares, but the connections for the Wii are all here as well. And then on top of that, there's this charger, which is a Wii recharge dock. So I was saying those rechargeable batteries probably come into play here. And then this dirty thing is another little charging station or something. Inductive charger for a Wii. So I think the system? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's gross. So for all this, they were asking $75, which I think is a pretty good deal from what I saw in the pictures. And I think I might have been actually looking at loose prices for some of these games, not complete in box. It came to like $250 in retail value. So I think that's like the baseline for that. But of course, with any CD-ROM, DVD-based media system, you always got to turn it on to see if there's any surprises inside. And this is no exception. Let's see if there's anything inside this Easter egg. All right, the moment of truth. Jackpot! Well, I just got $40 richer. So I gotta admit, guys, I wasn't feeling overly optimistic with my chances at the number 15. I was like, great, I'm gonna freeze my ass off in my car for 6 hours or get casually murdered in my sleep by a drifter. And all for nothing. Like seriously, if I get killed on camera and it doesn't go viral, I'm gonna be so pissed. And then when I started seeing the types of people ahead of me, we're talking young, strapping lads with their chiseled, glistening bodies. They were definitely here for video games. But that's why profiling is wrong and it doesn't work. Now, obviously, I didn't walk away with everything on my wish list. There was one kid ahead of me who juked right for the GameCube games, while I went left to play grab ass with N64. I never even saw the Pokemon cards, and the PS2 and Xbox 360 bundles weren't priced right for me to take them home. And the right price would have been free. Wow, you have all the Halo games? Good for you! But that's the excitement of an estate sale. It's like competitive treasure hunting when you already know the golden ticket is in one of these rooms. You just have to use planning and instincts to find it first. And that's my favorite part of the whole process, is getting to play amateur detective. Amateur dick! Haha, that'll teach you to watch me with your children. Those pics that I showed earlier, those are the clues. The GameCube and Wii are in a room with drop ceiling tiles and a small rectangular window. Okay, that's obviously the basement. And the Nintendo 64 has slanted ceilings, so that's gotta be the second floor. So you might think I'm crazy and that all this time and money spent is totally not worth the output. But for a hunter, it really is the most pure, exhilarating, heart-pounding, pure adrenaline moment. I mean, I compare it to the Kentucky Derby. It's all this build-up, and then it's over. Now, of course, if I ended up empty-handed, I'm sure I'd be here telling you how much it sucks and how I'm never gonna do it again. But I'm in a good mood, so deal with it. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know how you think I did. Was it worth all the trouble? Did I miss anything crazy? Do you want more or less zipper shots? Or are you just completely unimpressed by me? Ooh, throwing shade at one of my viewers. Classic Greco. Bye!
There's somebody in the house. That's like the upper floor with a flashlight. I think it's too early for the estate sale company to be here. Better not be going after my video games.